I got trap money. I got trap. I got trap. I got trap money. I got trap.
Manny Pacquiao and Amir Khan, two guys who work really hard. They're dedicated to this sport. They have great discipline. I know some people made some comments about them using steroids and so forth, and that pissed me off a little bit. So I say stuff back because why can't they just accept that these two guys work hard and they're great fighters? And you'll see that on the 15th, and Paulie, you will definitely see it. Thank you.
Paulie did piss you off. Fair enough.
This isn't about Manny Pacquiao. This isn't about steroids. This is May 15th, Paulie Malignaggi and Amir Khan are going to get in the ring. The bell's going to ring, and we're going to settle it in there. Right? It's nothing to do with anything else. I've made my comments, and I stand by my comments. All right. I never said Amir was a cheater. It never came out of my mouth. Okay. Somebody asked me a question. Did it cross your mind? Have you thought about it? Do you think he's cheating, being that he's got the same team around him? I said I'd be lying if it didn't cross my mind, but why would I think that he's cheating? You know, really, he hasn't given me any right to think that. You know, I never said it to begin with. Somebody tried to put the words in my mouth, and sometimes they kind of did put the words in my mouth. I got a lot of respect for Amir. He's gonna get beat May 15th, no doubt about it. But I got a lot of respect for Amir. All right, I got a lot of respect for the guy. But I feel a certain way about the other guy, and I said certain things, and that's about it. You know what I mean? I'm gonna find out. He said May 15th. You're gonna find out too, bro. You're all gonna find out. Don't worry about it. I was like, this ain't. I don't take nothing personal. This is business to me. This is how I make my paycheck. This is how I make my living. All right. I don't want to be involved with boxing when I'm done with it. You know, to that extent. You know what I mean? I don't want to be the trainer. I don't want to be in this business. I actually can't stand some of it, to tell you the truth. But you know, some people maybe they get a little too excited about it. This is my paycheck. All right. But I also got my pride here too. I get in the ring, we throw down. You know what I mean? This isn't, I don't go in there laying down for nobody. And I think everybody understands that. Everybody is capable of knowing that. You know, this fight is gonna be fought in front of a crowd. When Amir gets punched in his mouth, they're gonna love it. Okay, his whole career, they haven't loved it since Amir's been punched in his mouth. They're quiet, or when he punches somebody else in the mouth, they love it because there's pro-con. Well, Madison Square Garden is Paulie Malignaggi. This is New York City. It's my city. So when Amir's head snapping back, and he's getting hit with blistering combinations, and I'm sure he's coming to throw his own blistering combinations, there's no doubt about it. But when his head is snapping back with blistering combinations, the crowd's gonna love it. They're gonna want to see more. All right, and that's the first time in his career he's gonna deal with that. You know what I mean? They're gonna boo his name when they say his name. You know what I mean? So there's plenty of sparks involved with this promotion, with this fight. All right, but let's keep it to where it is. This is Paulie Malignaggi versus Amir Khan. On May 15th, I got all the answers.
You know, with Roach coming today, that it would sort of interject a little more controversy because of all the backstory there.
You know, I said, you know, with Freddie, you never know what you're going to get as far as what he's going to say. You know, he's like a box of chocolates, like Forrest Gump said. But, you know, from that aspect, I thought about it before the press conference. I'm like, is he really going to say something about this? I mean, it's me and Amir Khan. He's not going to really bring up Manny Pacquiao. But he did. So I'm not going to take back what I said. I stand by what I said. I believe what I said. So it has nothing to do with Amir Khan, but, you know, I said it exactly as I said it. I said it crossed my mind, but I have no reason to believe it. You know, I haven't seen enough of Amir to really think anything. And you know what? Personally, I don't care to even think about that, man. I'm thinking about fighting Amir Khan. I'm not thinking about anything else. All this extra stuff is like, all this extraterrestrial stuff is really useless and pointless.
Does he have a right to interject that? Again, you said it yourself that, you know, it's an issue that you've had with comments you said about Pacquiao. It really has nothing to do with this fight, with the exception of Roach being the trainer, you know?
Yeah, well, Roach and Ariza being involved, same team. But yeah, I mean, you know, that was a question that was tossed my way from on a radio show I did. You know, you think Pacquiao's cheating? He's got the same physical team around him as far as Roach and Ariza. With Khan, what do you think? I said, you know, I'd be lying if it didn't cross my mind. And I would be lying if it didn't cross my mind. Definitely cross my mind. But what right do I have to say that Amir's cheating? You know, I haven't seen enough of him. I have a right to say Manny's cheating. I think he is. I've seen enough of him, and I've seen just the explosion going up in weight and just doing things that are not normal at a higher weight class. You know, getting stronger, getting faster, developing a better chin, just better resistance, everything. And no matter how hard you work, this ain't Rocky, folks. This ain't Rocky. Rocky movies are fake. That's in Hollywood, bro. You work that hard in real life, you overtrain, okay? Every fighter works hard. It's only, this guy works so much harder than everybody else. Does he? Does he really? We all work hard, bro. I mean, we all gotta go 12 rounds at a world-class level. We all work hard. I mean, come on. At a certain point, you go over the hill, you plateau, and you overtrain. So what's preventing him from overtraining? I don't know.
And did this weekend even cement that a little further? A guy like Claudio,
yeah,
who you've grown up around, you know
it wasn't even so much because Claudio didn't really fight much, but the guy threw 100 punches around, and I've seen guys throw 100 punches around before. I've seen Manuel Medina do it, Manuel Augustus, Mickey Ward. When you throw 100 punches around with that kind of speed, it's different than throwing 100 punches around like Manuel Medina, like bam, bam, bam. Oh, my bad. Bam, 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 bam. You can throw 100 punches around if you're in really good shape like that, but when you throw them like that, you know how energy burning that is? I'm a fast fighter myself, so I know when I throw a speed combination like that, you gotta take you could maybe follow up on another one. You gotta recover. You know what I'm saying? The faster you throw the combination, the more energy you're burning, the more you have to recover. So this guy throwing 100 punches around like that every round. Come on, man. Seriously.
Roach made a comment just now saying that he might make you part of this lawsuit with Mayweather. They're like considering bringing you into the lawsuit. Is that
okay, man? It's like I said, man. I really don't think that the lawsuit is for real, man. It's like I think it's for show, and there's some things that they don't know about. You know, there's some things that, they got people on the inside talking. So they best keep themselves separated from all this and leave the lawsuit as it's been. And right now it's only been for show. They're best off leaving it as it's been for show.
You don't have any concern about being dragged into that whole thing?
I don't have any concern, man. I don't care, man. Like I said, I got to worry about it. Me and Kyle, maybe we'll